This is Kitt, my patch-restricted achievement hunter. Her goal is to complete every single achievement in Final Fantasy XIV in order of their release, one patch at a time. No player trading, no market boards. How long will it take for me to go completely insane? Let's find out. With the 2.5 patch cycle off to a blazing start, we inch ever closer to Heavensward and finally breaking free from being locked to a Realm Reborn. We've completed every trial, raid, and almost every notable story quest that this game has to offer. With only 2 minor patches left, whatever remains must be a total breeze. Let's see. Okay, there's post-Moogle, more MSQ, those won't really be too bad. The real final relic step, that will be done in a day. And the Manderville Gold Saucer. Oh. After an introduction with the mythical Godbert Manderville, check out last episode for more info, I have an opportunity to finally visit his empire, the Gold Saucer, Eorzea's casino, a place where dreams are made and the hopes of achievement hunters are crushed. The single edition in patch 2.51 adds 46 new achievements spanning all content within the saucer, some of which still haunt people to this day. However, before I head off to gamble away all of my life savings, there are 2 achievements I have to take care of first, unrelated to the Gold Saucer. The real ultimate conclusion of the Zodiac Relic weapon. Previously, I managed to recreate the weapon of legend, finishing the Ragnarok weapon for Warrior. Jalzahn now wishes to say goodbye as he prepares to return to Radzatan after he finishes writing his paper on a creation of weapons through soul infusion. As a thank you to Geralt, he hands me a special liquor to give to Geralt, but asks me to because he's too embarrassed.
Present from Jalzahn, yes, enjoy your sunshine. Instead of moonshine. Haha, puns!
Geralt procures the books we used earlier from Rowena and finds a new one, the Book of Netherdark, which talks about the weapons having their own sentience. Jalzahn overhears and discusses with Geralt about a method to bring the weapon to full sentience, since it seems to have some already, just not fully awakened. Jalzahn realizes that while Atma itself has no sentience, it can bestow an aspect of consciousness, so using a stronger form could probably awaken the consciousness of the weapon. Geralt directs me to Rowena to talk about Riemann, who says it'll be difficult as Geralt never repaid Riemann after a debt, and he still holds that grudge. Geralt of course refuses to apologize, but Jalzahn recommends a potential way to fix the situation.
The hard liquor I gave you is the answer, is it not? Talk nonsense, it ain't every day I get to drink such fine spirits. Liquor's mine and mine, it's going to stay. Get judged, man.
He gives up the sunshine and sends me to Swiftperch. Riemann accepts the olive branch and offers to help, but will still not forgive Geralt. Riemann recommends using Mahatma in a particular order to awaken the sentience, for a price. Each one is only 50 poetics, which is nothing for me, and I enter the final chapter. To awaken each Mahatma, they require 40 light. Similarly to the light farm previously, dungeons and trials have specific light values. Feeble for 4, faint for 8, gentle for 16, steady for 32, forceful for 48, and nigh sings for 64. These values are doubled from previously, as they were changed in 3.1, so forceful or nigh sings will instantly complete the Mahatma. This step also has the bonus from the previous light step of the Novice, which increases the light tier by 1 stage. For myself, spamming leveling roulette is the best, as the dungeons usually give steady light, meaning 2 runs is enough to instantly finish a Mahatma, so only 24 runs needed. Of course, Orenvale is still the fastest, even after the changes, so go for that one if you like. However, as for myself, as always, I will be doing the dungeon synced. Although Orenvale spam is the fastest, I will start by doing specific dungeons, for a card-related reason I'll talk about next time. With the array selected, and some chat members coming to aid on healer to make queues faster, I jump straight into the first dungeon.
Unless we do the World of Darkness and such, which I don't want to do on tank, it'll take 2 runs each Mahatma, so we'll have to do 24 dungeon runs.
Holy.
Yep.
Does this guy have that laugh?
Yeah.
He's like a chicken when he does that.
Throws a high quality brick? Why would you throw a high quality brick? Just throw a normal quality brick. Oh, help, help, help. I can't move. I can't attack. Help me. I saved you. You better fucking save me. Pulses with a steady sense of assertion. Okay, we need one more. It's okay. He's dead. Yay. The sense has fully awoken. Did you get the card? Okay, the sense is fully awoken, so now we can purchase the second one. Let's talk to Riemann again, buy the second one. We're gonna purchase the bull.
With the first one done, I get to buy the next and continue down this list, spending 600 poetics and a bunch of time just farming away at the dungeons.
All right, next, number 4. See, Maeve, look how fast this goes. In air quotes. It's been an hour.
Oh no, Titan's gonna pull the boss. Oh no,
Why did you tighten the boss?
because I forgot. I forgot when you summoned the little chicken nugget attacks the boss.
Watching a little chicken nugget just walk over and be like, "Sup, bro?" Tries to give him a high five, and then guy just gets mad.
In between more runs of the dungeons, which are getting quite old, I pivot to something more chill and less mentally taxing. More fishing achievements. I have an intuition that I'm getting close and cast bait first into the deep.
Holy crap, chat! This is incredible! Whoa! I can't believe this just happened! Look at that! Lenosha fishing is done! This is incredible! I cannot believe this just occurred on the screen in front of me. That's insane.
First, baiting Lenosha 3 and Fisher's Life Lenosha from Upper Lenosha. Then I make my way to Western Thanolin to get baiting Thanolin 2, baiting Thanolin 3, and baiting Thanolin 1, along with the Fisher's Life Thanolin, and finally, the Luminary achievement.
After all this time, there it is. There it is. The last luminary is done. That's all 11. This expansion locked achievement set is finished. Oh, we can move forward. Well, not quite. We still have to finish Savage and PvP, but it's finished.
For most of the Luminary grind, they ended up being strictly tedious, doing significant gathering and retainer farming, then sitting down with videos open for hours on end, spamming the same crafts or gathers mindlessly. It is nice to have them all finished, as I've only ever completed one on my main, and while I'm glad they're done, it didn't really feel like achievements, rather a token of excessively wasted time. The sole benefit to these grinds was to pair them with leave quests, getting turn-ins to progress those. Regardless, they are finished, which removes one of the major expansion locks on ARR. This leaves only Savage Coils and PvP from being able to move on to Heavensward, but those are problems for other days. For now, I return to the ever-painful grind, hopefully the last time for a while. Unfortunately, I lost some of the footage, so pretend I magically have some Mahatma appear in my inventory. Wow, look at those!
Oh no,
You're fine. It won't kill you if it hits you.
would you have mourned me?
No, I would have said I can't believe that Maeve died again. This is ridiculous. No, come in. You have a stack marker. They were walking away, and I was like, uh-oh.
I have fucking Courage the Cowardly Dog intro in my head right now. I don't know why.
I don't actually remember what it is, but it's like, you dumb dog. Da-da-da-da-da-da. And then he pulls up a mask. I don't remember what he
You
says.
stupid dog! You make me look bad!
Oh, you make me look bad. I was trying to remember what he said. It's been so long since I've seen anything Courage the Cowardly Dog related.
And then there's a pup. He was found by Muriel and her husband Eustace.
Eustace bag.
There's something about, and there's creepy stuff happening in nowhere. It's up to Courage to see if his new home, and then stupid dog, you make me look bad.
Oh, that is a flashback down memory lane if I've ever had one. Holy shit, man.
With the final KO of Mooglmog for the road, the last Mahatma is completed.
Zodiac weapon complete, Maeve.
Yay!
All right, let us finish the relic. Are you ready?
To the North Shroud.
Yes.
I return to show Jalzon the fruits of my efforts alongside a lot of blood on the weapon. I hope he's fine with that. I select the Zodiac Weapon Awakening option and present the weapon. Geralt recounts the story of the Zodiac weapons, which didn't glow until they had felled demons named Zodiac. Jalzon crafts fake blood to mimic the effect, and Geralt finishes the weapon.
You gods, come Kitt, take up your weapon. Ragnarok Zeta. Shiny, indeed, very shiny. Oh my god, I forgot they do that. It's so cringe. Here we go. Nay, here we have forged a new legend, a weapon beyond all compare. The ages will echo with its name, the Ragnarok Zeta.
With the weapon finally complete, I earn a significant achievement. However, there is yet one more quest to finish. Jalzon approaches Geralt to learn more about his acquisition of the Netherdark book.
God, the book looks so bad. Like, with some of the books they have nowadays, this texture looks awful.
It turns out this book was never circulated, and Jalzon wonders if an author's name is present on the book. Geralt finds Jalzon's ancestor's name, and bequeaths the name Starforger to one who succeeds at making the Zodiac weapon. Of course, Geralt refutes that he deserves it.
Me, that's who. And who was it found the book in Netherdark? Poor old unthanked Geralt. The title's mine, fair and square. The title's mine by blood and merit both. Like hell's it is. Do you know what a smithy does? We work a bit of our soul into each blade and kettle we forge. I sacrificed a good slice of my own bleeding life to the Zodiac weapon, and I ain't just about to let you walk away with the title. Oh boy. Hi, Rowena. Why was she here? Oh my god, this looks so stupid.
Jalzun elects to remain to teach Geralt who truly deserves the title, and the quest comes to a close, earning the last Zodiac Relic achievement. Another major grind complete, however doing this grind annoyed me to no end. The Relic grind for ARR is quite varied, which is a major positive, as players get to experience many aspects of the game through this singular questline. However, many of the grinds get quite boring with time, as the book step, the light farm step, and the Zodiac Brave step are almost insufferable in length, taking anywhere from 2 to 8 hours depending on luck when doing dungeons synced. On top of that, I always preferred Nirvana Zeta, the White Mage weapon, as the design is much nicer and the light is more explicit than on Ragnarok Zeta. That could also be part of my White Mage bias, but meh. Anyway, with the relic finally done, I can hear the slot machines ringing in the distance. To gain access to Maeve's gambling paradise, I accept the quest It Could Happen to You in Ul'dah, where this pompous child flaunts his prizes in front of me and condescendingly gives me an airship ticket to the saucer. Upon arrival, I'm excited to tackle the content in the saucer, which is quite varied, from triple triad to gates to slot machines to lottery tickets. All of these attractions to hopefully one day earn great riches. So much to do and so much to see from within the Manderville Gold Saucer. With this new avenue open to me, I finish the quest and begin unlocking what is available through many of the blue quests present. However, I cannot complete all of them yet. First, I accept World of Wonders, which covers some of the basics and a tour of the vicinity. I'll cover it shortly, so I'll skip this for now. Before I go into everything, I should probably talk about the exemptions of this patch. There were many achievements added to the saucer that are generally unfeasible for players, especially for me staying in a singular patch. For both Mini and Jumbo Cactpot, the achievements for 500,000 and 1 million MGP earned for them are not required, and I will earn them as time passes, since they are time-gated and RNG based. Next are the lifetime MGP achievements, which require earning 1 million and 10 million MGP respectively, and are intended to be lifestyle achievements, so those are also not required. I could spend an eternity grinding the attractions, but that's insane, and I will not be doing that. As for Chocobo Racing and Triple Triad, those will be covered in their own videos. And of course, How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Saucer requires completing several of the exempted achievements, and so will also not be required. With that preamble done, time to go gambling. The first attraction I do is the Mini Cactpot, available at the main counter. This minigame, thrice per day, gives a grid of 9 squares with the numbers 1 to 9 on them in a random configuration. The player is shown 1 square and can reveal 3 others. Once this is done, the player can then choose a line of vertical, horizontal, or diagonal, and once all are revealed, they receive MGP depending on the combined total of the chosen squares. The best combination is a 1, 2, 3, as this gives 10,000 MGP, the best reward. It only costs 10 and provides at least 36, so this is always a guaranteed way to earn MGP. The best pattern I use to win the jackpot is to make a Y shape, as this gives 2 squares in almost every direction. From there, aim for the best spot to get 1, 2, 3, and if that's not possible with the layout, aim for 7, 8, 9 instead. For playing the game once and earning 1 MGP, I received the Dream Small 1 achievement. Then, after earning 10k MGP, which is possible from a 1, 2, 3 off the bat, I earned Dream Small 2 as well the next day. Next is the Jumbo Cactpot unlock, which is a harder version of Mini with greater rewards. Thrice per week, the player can purchase a ticket for Jumbo, which requires the player to insert a 4-digit number. On Saturdays, the Jumbo gets rolled, and depending on how many numbers match from right to left, this part has been an absolute pain for me before, the player gets greater rewards. Once again, earning any MGP awards you could already be a winner 1, and 10,000 provides you could be a winner 2. This is probably the longest single achievement set for the average player to complete, since it's completely RNG based and happens only once per week, whereas the rest outside of Mini Cactpot can be farmed easily. Now, originally, the Cactpots could only purchase 1 ticket per week and had a much steeper cost, as Mini and Jumbo cost 100 MGP. In 3.0, Mini could be purchased 3 times for 100, 200, and 300 MGP, and in 3.4, Jumbo was given the same treatment. In 4.4, the Jumbo rewards were drastically increased, with last place being increased from 216 to 1000 MGP, along with all the others going up aside from the first place reward of 1.2 million. Additionally, 4.4 is when Mini was lowered to 10 MGP per ticket, putting these attractions the way they are today. Unfortunately, I can't even emulate quite what it used to be like, so I will be handling them the way they are today, which practically guarantees players are always earning MGP. However, it is still possible to run out, and if you do want to get more MGP up to 500, you can buy it with Gil. Thank you to Miss Chloe Hime in the Patchlock Discord for spending 1.2 million MGP just to get the pop-up from me for this video. Thank you so much, and good luck getting your wealth back. Finally, for this video, I need to talk about the gates. Every 20 minutes, a gate activates and the announcer in the gold saucer tells players what it is. If a gate isn't active, players can ask the gatekeeper NPCs, which tells them what the next gate is. When the gold saucer released, it had a different array of gates. While it still had Cliffhanger and Any Way the Wind Blows, it also had Vase Off, Time of My Life, and Skin Change We Can Believe In. Since these three don't exist anymore, I'll cover them quickly. Vase Off would give players 3 vases to deliver throughout the saucer within 15 minutes, with quite a few bandit NPCs wandering around. If a player got too close to them, a vase would be taken. Delivering all the vases would be a gate win. Additionally, back in 2.51, it cost 50 MGP to enter gates, meaning it was possible to lose MGP for participating. The second gate is Time of My Life, which involved NPCs doing 4 emotes, and the player needed to repeat the pattern 4 separate times. Getting 10 emotes correct was considered a win at the gate. Finally was Skin Change We Can Believe In, which involved an imp transforming to look exactly like an NPC. The other NPCs all have small differences, but the exact copy will help identify the imp. The player gets one chance to get it right, or the gate fails. For the 2 that have stuck around, the first is Cliffhanger, which gives players 8 minutes to climb to the top of the area, and can occur in 2 places. Bombs will periodically fall and try to knock the player off. Once the player manages to reach the top, they can aid the Chocobo fledgling, either fat or skinny, and finish the gate, earning 3k MGP. It's quite a simple one and practically always guarantees a win. The other available one is Any Way the Wind Blows, which gives players 2 minutes to get onto the stage in the event square. Once there, Typhon will appear and start blasting the arena with wind gusts. The goal is to not get hit by 5 of them in a row. Since the gusts are random, it is an annoying gate to clear. I find this spot here to be the best chance at winning for myself, since only 3 attacks out of the entire set can hit that spot, granting the highest odds of success. This gate also has achievements for clearing it successfully, so I went out of my way to brute force it as often as I could. However, it is up so rarely with Air Force 1, taking most of the available slots, with it being the newest gate by adding a new zone. This led to multiple hours of waiting for this gate or Cliffhanger to be available, one time even having 10 Air Force 1s in a row. After many hours of waiting around the gold saucer while working on or watching videos, I managed to get all 3 What the Funga achievements, alongside completing 1 gate and 30 gates for Enemy at the Gate 1 and 2. After an extreme slog, taking multiple months, I also managed to clear Enemy at the Gate 3, completing all the gates I need until patch 4.4 when Leap of Faith releases. I also earned What Happens in the Saucer 2 and 3 for earning 10,000 and 100,000 MGP respectively, coming almost solely off the Anyway and Cliffhanger gate completions over a few weeks, alongside the daily mini cactpots and occasional Kufakur arcade machines. Thankfully, the first delve into the gold saucer did not make me broke, but instead came out with quite a few achievements. There's still so much more to do in the saucer, but for now, I'll take a bit of a break. I managed to earn 21 achievements, adding 175 points to the pile, bringing the new totals to 665 achievements out of a possible 830, and 5,500 points earned. I am quite the fan of card games, and so I think the next thing to do is to throw myself into 14's own card game. Pray my sanity remains.